these are the last few days for shopping, for traveling, getting everything ready in order, but before Christmas, which means the stress is at an all-time high. So all the little comments that come with the prepping for the holidays from different family members, the hosting, how do you deal with that when you're just, your tolerance is at a peak anyway?
No, it's true. I mean, there's a lot of stresses out there nowadays, right? And the holiday doesn't help, even though it's a time for us to enjoy ourselves. There's also a time for stress. And so we know that there's going to be a lot of conflict that you're not even thinking about will arise just because somebody got annoyed about something. So usually I tell people, we don't want to avoid the conflict. We actually want to be able to effectively deal with the conflict. So one of the things that I usually tell people, I have some pointers for them. The first pointer is that people need to handle their conversation with one another with care. So what does this mean? We're going to all get on each other's nerves. We know that because when you have different people, even if you're families, you have different perspective, different view about the way things should be done. So you might get on each other's nerves because you have this different perspective. So the goal is to be open to the different perspective, to engage in conversation with kindness and respect. So that's handling our conversation with care. The other thing I also tell people is to have clear expectation of what you want and what you're expecting in a conversation with your loved ones, and also to respect also their expectation of how they want to communicate with you as well. So if it's not the time for you to have a conversation with them, let's say you are overwhelmed mentally and emotionally, you can actually tell your loved one, hey, this is not a good time for us to have this conversation. Can we pick this conversation up maybe in an hour or so? And it is up to you then to go and have that conversation with them.
Yeah.
The other, go ahead.
Well, I was going to say, yeah, or after another glass of wine. But
Right.
yeah. But, and so you're saying set the clear boundaries and everything to avoid the awkward conversation. Are you saying when they come in the door saying, hey, all right, we're not going to talk about relationships. We're not going to talk about when so-and-so is having a kid, politics, for example, right? Obviously the things you don't talk about. So how do you kind of address that point blank without being rude?
Well, our time here today is to really spend time with each other, right? We want to make sure we enjoy each other. Today is not to hear out all our differences and arguments. Today is a time to truly love each other. Today is the time to really care about each other. So let's handle not only our conversation with care, but our love and relationship with each other with care. Let's work on behalf of the relationship. So, I mean, I think telling people what not to say would then get people to want to say something. So don't put that out front. Just focus on the relationship and the love. We're here to share love and to focus on our relationship.
All right, one for all the parents out there. What do you say when the grandparents, the uncles, the aunts weigh in on what's going on with your children? How you decide to parent for the holiday, how you decide to do bedtime or gift giving or gift opening. What is your thought on that? How do you intervene?
No, that's a really good point. So one of the things I usually use is this method that I learned from my mentor, which is VCR, which is validate, challenge, request. So I'll tell them to validate the idea of, thank you, Grandma, thank you, Aunt, for really wanting to be a participant in parenting, right? Your granddaughter, your grandson, your niece, or your nephew, right? And at the same time, it is best for us to really allow me to be able to do this because we're all stressed with the holiday. And so maybe your grandchild is just overwhelmed. So let me handle this caring for them, this discipline for them. And I will let you know when I need your help. So it's like you're not outright pushing them away, but at the same time, you're letting them know that you appreciate them and you engage in them as well to let them know that I can handle this on my own, right? I have the skill to do this because you've also helped me as a parent to be able to be the person I am, and I can parent my child in the way that is best.
Right. Got it. Yeah, especially because times are different now. I hear one more person say, well, back in my day, we didn't have to do the so-and-sos. Well, things are different. Hey, doctor, thank you so much for being here. It's a different time,
You're
right?
welcome.
Thank you so much. Happy holidays to you.
Happy holidays to you, too. Take care.